certainly you have the fans there looking for you to bring your best basketball and get a win. And oftentimes your fans can energize you when you're in your home building.
Yeah, and emotionally, that's a huge help. I mean, it doesn't necessarily always translate to your performance on the court, but I tell you what, it does give you that sense of confidence that you can get the job done.
Now, Golden State's starting five. The Splash Brothers are the guards. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. And it's Barnes and the small forward. Free throw good by Curry. Now for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off a good outing against Golden State.
I mean, no stress in that one. Again, almost looked like a shoot-around for them. Amazing at how well they shot the basketball.
And even more impressive, Greg, considering it was on the road. I mean, it's rare that you'd see a team get that hot away from home.
Now here's James. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Curry with some nice D. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The Cavaliers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. James kicks to Smith. Back to LeBron. Cleveland moving it around. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound.
And guys, one thing that we were treated with last year was Steve Kerr's great quotability in post-game interviews and pressers. He said all the right things and deflected praise like a coach who had done it for many years.
Now here's LeBron. Andrew Bogut unable to get his shot to go. Outside Irving. 6 to shoot. For 3, Love. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Love's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Stolen by Thompson. Love dishes to Irving. Kicks it to Thompson. On the wing, Irving. Shoots the 3. Cleveland the rebound. And Thompson kicks to Love. From downtown. Offensive rebound. Thompson passes to Smith. Feeds it to Love. Back to Irving. That's a 2 from Smith. No luck, they battled on the glass but couldn't knock it down. Warriors leading by 3. Curry dishes to Barnes. And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Amon Shumpert's checked in for LeBron. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for J.R. Smith. Different look here for the Warriors. Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Inside. And there's Shumpert. That's good on the assist from Dellavedova.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Iguodala, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Outside Irving. Shoots from 8. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
Just cannot find the rhythm. Still yet to hit a shot this quarter.
Oh, boy, that would have been a nice alley-oop.
Boy, really liked the thought on that play, but didn't quite get it executed. Almost made a spectacular play.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
The feed to Dellavedova. And another miss by Cleveland.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Iguodala with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. From deep, Green. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Over in the corner, Livingston. Wants to get it to Spades and does. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Dellavedova kicks to Fry. Irving for three. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Shumpert with the steal. Up the floor. Green. No good. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Warriors ahead. They're up by 2. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
A lot of tough D being played by them so far. It's been the difference maker.
Greg, no uncontested shots for the most part. That's why they've had success.
The Cavaliers trailing. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Cleveland. J.R. Smith and LeBron at the 2 and 3. Kevin Love out there with Thompson. And it's Dellavedova in at the 1. Thompson from long range. They get it again. Pass to Clark. Rush outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
LeBron up top. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
You know, he operates so well close to the bucket. There's nothing he likes more than seeing an opening inside.
Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. Cleveland shooting their first free throw tonight.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well. Just about 75% from the line.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
No good from Clark. Cavaliers leading. Love outside. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Yeah, they just really struggled to put points on the board throughout that game. You could just see they were pressing. Just couldn't get anything to go on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, and guys, once they got spiraling downward, there seemed to be no way to get out of it. All their offense went to pot.
From the baseline. James, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Got that bucket in no time at all. Now it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
They brought up their three-point percentage this quarter. They're shooting it well right now. The defense may need to think about making some kind of adjustment to slow that down.
For Cleveland, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. And he knocks down the first one. Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. Curry comes in for Ian Clark. Second free throw, no good.
That's a great job getting to the line here. You know, he didn't have a single attempt in that first quarter because I thought he was tentative. Much more aggressive here in the second.
Here's Barnes. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Barnes has got his first 2 points.
Guys, you know, you're not going to hit that shot too often. That's high risk.
Smith against Barnes. Back to Love. Stripped it away. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. And he goes in for the dunk.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Iman Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And Irving subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. And Golden State also making a change. Green's checked in. And so the ball out of bounds. Bogut touched it last. Sean Livingston, he's checked in for Thompson. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. 5 to shoot. Fry. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
Here's Barnes, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Greg, the lead appears to be heading north, if you will.
Irving passes to James. Takes the three. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as...
Kevin, here's where the Warriors rank in the NBA over the last month. First in assists, first in three-point shooting. And they're the #2 scoring team in the league. This is a well-balanced, well-oiled offensive machine.
And how about that assist rate? Great chemistry offensively, playing with one mind, if you will, all on the same page. That's special basketball we're witnessing here tonight. That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
As we close in on the start of the playoffs, let's see how the West is stacking up. We'll take a look at the Warriors. And, of course, Golden State. They're tied right now. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
And the Warriors with possession here. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, back-breaking run, really exposing the weaknesses in their defense.
On offense, here are the Warriors. They're look at that jam. Wow. I mean, just beautiful. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying Clark to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
It's Curry with the drive. Spates kicks to Livingston. Green with the ball. Now defended by Mozgov. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov.
Substitution for the Warriors.
Pass to Iguodala. Unloads. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Fry. And the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors lead by 9. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. One of the stories here, Harrison Barnes getting it done today.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
All right, the second half beginning in just a moment. One of the stories here, Harrison Barnes getting it done today.
And the thing I noticed most in that first half was his offense. He was not wasteful with his opportunities and also did a great job of converting with the chances he had.
I agree with you, Greg. Judicious shot selection. All of his looks were good looks.
So for the Golden State Warriors right now, it's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the 5. James kicks to Smith. Love outside. LeBron James on the wing. Stolen by Thompson. Now the Warriors moving it up. Love again. It's Curry. Bogut dishes to Thompson. That 3 off the mark.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
There's no doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And the shot is good. Irving's got the first points of the second half here for the Cavs. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
You know, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Curry kicks to Green. Bogut down low, working on Thompson. Thompson with it. Now Smith defending. Golden State moving it around. Pass to Barnes. And stolen by James. Finishes the break with a slam.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Cleveland shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Free throw, good, Irving. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for LeBron. Then for the Warriors, Mazzili's checked in for Bogut. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throws. Beautiful to watch.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And on the way from Irving for 3. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 8 points in the quarter.
And you can sense things now starting to tighten up. Their offense has become unstoppable.
And Greg, I'm not quite sure why it took him as long as it did to finally get things going, but as we always say, better late than never. I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
to tie. Another miss by Irving.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it. He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And they've gotten good looks, you know, so that's one reason they're frustrated. Maybe he can come up with something to get them an easy one, maybe get to the line.
Yeah, you know, that may be the answer for them. But you know what else, Greg? Ultimately, I think because they're getting good shots, they'll make a better percentage of them going forward.
A different look now for Cleveland. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Iman Shumpert in for Irving. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. It's stolen by Green. Thompson for the triple. And the basket good. Thompson's got 8.
And they've looked terrific in transition today. That's had a lot to do.
Outside Shumpert.
Looking at Cleveland since the All-Star break, we get a look at the numbers they've put up. 4th in scoring, 5th in three-point field goal percentage. And they are in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And they've been scoring with such ease. I mean, they've been so resourceful at that end of the floor. If one thing doesn't work, they've always got other options they're able to come up with in terms of their offensive attack.
That'll be a 5-second call. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Taking a look at Cleveland. And, of course, the Cavaliers. Tied up with them. And Cleveland making a change here. Mozgov's checked in. And the Warriors also making a change. Spates is checked in. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Livingston passes to Green. Iguodala's drive. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Oh, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Ian Clark's checked in for Golden State. Here's Iguodala. Rips down the breakaway slam.
This is a nice third-quarter surge here. They've got it going right now.
And a perfect time to get hot, just as we get into the meat of the second half here.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Way too many shots in close, and he's got to get his guys to cut that down in terms of points in the paint.
Clearly the reason for the timeout, Greg. I mean, he wants his guys to toughen up inside and start protecting the rim.
Halt the run.
Interior, real-rounded effort overall.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Clark dishes to Spates. Another 3 for Golden State.
Great opportunity right there. He's got such tremendous length. He can just rise up and get separation for the 3.
And it's Dellavedova missing. Thompson again. Shumpert. Here's Spates. No good with the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And here at the end of the... And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Warriors leading by 15, and that's an intentional foul.
Why you're fouling in a situation like that, you know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Boy, their passing has been picturesque, a thing of beauty in both halves. More than a few of their baskets have come off assists.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. Irving kicks to Smith. Back to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Fortunate to get it through. I thought he was headed the other way with that one.
Shot clock at 5. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Thompson. And that's 13 points for Kyrie Irving. It's Curry outside. Rebound, Love.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, as a coach, you can really ill afford to have those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Thompson misses.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
On its way from Curry for 2. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in for him. And the Warriors lead by 16.
So far, his shot selection has been questionable. A lot of tough contested shots. If I'm coaching, I might sit him down for a minute.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Well, look, league business clearly doing well. Franchises, values are skyrocketing, and a new TV deal kicking in next season as well. It represents the largest expansion of league revenues in history.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. From deep, James. And there's the pass to Love. He dishes it to Irving. Launches it. The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Love.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
Timeout called, the Warriors. And the NBA's TV deal paying about 3 times as much per year as the previous deal.
And it's changing the math as far as the salary cap and contract negotiations go. For the fans out there, don't get sticker shock. The players expect to share in these revenues.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, Kevin. Steve Kerr was just going over the plan with his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Irving against Bogut for the 3. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking. He's been one of their more reliable options today, guys. I mean, his shooting has led them to this lead.
James, the pass to Smith. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Outside Curry. He kicks it to Barnes. Dishes to Green. No good from outside.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
The drive by James. Smith kicks to Irving. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Here's Bogut. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Warriors.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
Yeah, they did. Their depth is really one of their greatest attributes.
And it's pretty incredible when you look at the body of work this year, guys. I mean, when they hit 70 wins, we were astounded. And then now, the wins continuing to pile up in what's been truly a remarkable and special season.
And a great team effort, but still, what an individual performance for Draymond Green. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Irving for three. And that one's good.
He's got some serious momentum going right now. He's been great all day. Even last game, he was on fire.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Curry. From deep three-point range, Love grabs the board. Right side, Irving. Misses there. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
That's it, folks. The NBA regular season is in the books. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we send you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's standing by in our studio.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire.
Io non dormo quando ti penso, io non dormo e basta e compenso. Io lo so che siamo uniti, se a capirsi basta il silenzio. Senza te sarai nel vuoto.